Yo, 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 what up? How's everybody doing? Ormsky P, hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Was just watching Civil War. Okay, Civil War. Okay, the Marvel movie, awesome. That is a great movie. Captain America 3 Civil War. That's one of my favorite Marvel movies. I don't know if it is still my favorite. It was my favorite when it came out. It was definitely my favorite when it came out. But there's been a few good ones since then. I might have to rethink what my favorite Marvel movie is. Let me just put a little bit more light here. Alright, there we go. That looks a bit better on camera now, I think. But how you doing, Ormsky? Ormsky P? Have you seen Civil War before? Did you enjoy it? My favorite Marvel movie is Spider-Man Homecoming. Doing good, awesome, good to hear. Always good to hear people are doing good. It's morning where I am. This is a new streaming time. I don't know if I'll keep the streaming time. We'll have to see how it turns out. But I'm trying out. I have streamed mornings before. This is not the very first time I've streamed in the morning, but it's been a long time since I streamed in the morning, or morning for me. So you know, we'll see if this works out. See how this goes. Okay, it's the first time watching it for you. Okay, cool. Spider-Man Homecoming was awesome. I really enjoyed that as well. In fact, I've got that on Blu-ray. Might be somewhere else actually, but I've got that on Blu-ray. But yeah, Spider-Man Homecoming was awesome. Civil War was awesome. What else do I like? Black Panther. I mean, there's a lot. Put it this way, I like pretty much all the Marvel movies, but some of them are just like, I'll say the Marvel movies are like say like there's like just not interesting, right? If you say it down there is where you're just not interested. Here is where, okay, that's pretty cool. I like that a lot. There is where I put the Marvel movies, right? Just about there. And then there's a few Marvel movies I'll put, you know, there where that they usually really connect with. You just get what they're doing, you know, or it just you feel something from it. You know, Black Panther was one of them. Civil War was one of them. Homecoming, great movie as well. Infinity War, of course. Infinity War was just, oh my days, that was so. Yeah, I need to watch that again. I only watched it once in the cinema, so I want to watch that again. It's out on Blu-ray, I think, soon. Might be out on digital already, actually, so maybe I'll do it that way. It's 6 p.m. for you. Okay, cool. Nice evening. Nice relaxing evening stream. Well, hopefully it's a nice relaxing evening stream for you anyway. I love Infinity War in general. I love them all. Yes, yes. I hated them when Spider-Man died. Oh, but that was sad though, wasn't it? Man, that was so sad when I mean, here's the thing about that scene and that whole, you know, when everybody turns to dust, well, half of them turn to dust. You know they're going to bring them back, right? You know that, but at the same time, it's just the fact that they ended it in that way. Like, the way the movie itself ended, it was just like, they actually did that, you know? I mean, for example, if you look at a DC movie when it killed off, hopefully I'm not spoiling anything for you, but, you know, DC, Justice, Dawn of Justice, where, you know, what happens to Superman, right? And then right at the end of it, they just let you know that it's not going to be permanent. I just felt like, of course we know it's not going to be permanent. Of course we know that. But you don't need to make that obvious in the movie. And I think that's the fact that Marvel didn't make it obvious in the movie that it's not permanent. That is like, sure, we know they're going to bring them back. I mean, there's millions and millions and billions of dollars to be made by these characters. Of course they're going to bring them back. But just the fact that they ended it in a way where the story itself was like, is this it? So yeah, man, kudos to Marvel for that. Mr. Stark, I don't want to go. Oh man, yeah, I don't want to go. Yeah, they have to come back rewind time with the time stone. If Loki doesn't come back, I swear. Well, Loki went before that whole thing, so, but then again, he's died before. Or, you know, died before, so he could still come back as well. He could still come back. I don't know. Loki seems to be trying to make amends, and it's just, oh well. Oh well, maybe too little, too late for him. But I do think that there's going to be at least a few permanent deaths. I think a lot of people. Here's my opinion. Here's my theory, if you will. I think most of them are going to come back. Most of the heroes are going to come back. But I do think there's at least a few permanent ones in there. You know, so I don't know who's going to be permanent, but I do think there are going to be at least a few permanent ones in there. But yeah, most Spider-Man's definitely got to come back. Black Panther, he's definitely going to come back. I say definitely. I mean, just in my opinion, I think he's definitely going to come back. But yeah, man. Yeah, he better just be up to his old his tricks. Yeah, yeah, and it better not be Loki. So do you have a favorite Marvel character? We got some natural lights actually. Let me see how the natural light's holding. Let me turn this off for a sec. Maybe the natural light's gonna be fine today. I'm not used to. It's been a while since I streamed in the morning, so natural lights is a strange thing to me. But if you've got natural light coming in, then I don't need to have my artificial lights on. Well, one of them on anyway. Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, most of the Guardians, Black Panther have to come back. Spider-Man, because I can relate to his school problems. Okay, yeah. Now, Spider-Man is my favorite comic book character just in general. So yeah, no, I 100% get you on that one. I read Spider-Man comics back in the 90s for a while. I think about mid to late 90s I was reading Spider-Man comics. And yeah, I was in school at the time. I'll say it was a bit later than most people were reading comics. You know, a bit older than most people who were reading comics. But yeah, I was in school at the time still. And yeah, man, the stories were really cool. I used to watch the Spider-Man TV, the cartoon series back in the day as well. But yeah, now Spider-Man, yes, for myself as well, is definitely one of my favorite. Well, is my favorite comic character. Like you say, just relatable problems, just the things he went through, just the trials and tribulations of Spider-Man. It was just like, man, and he just wanted to help his family. You know, he wasn't trying to be a hero, just wanted to help his family. But as they say, with great power comes great responsibility, and he had to take on that responsibility. And there was something that I can't remember where I saw this from. I think it was. I can't remember. I think it was a Kevin Smith movie, but they were talking about, you know, superheroes, and they were saying that, you know, with Superman, you know, how he was pretty much born with his powers, right? You know, as far as he's concerned, he's born with his powers because he went to Earth as a baby and he had powers. Then you got someone like Batman who trains to be, you know, a vigilante. You know, he wanted that, or you know, he felt that he had to he trained for that. Whereas with Spider-Man, he was just a kid that got bit by a radioactive spider. So it's like he wasn't training for it. He wasn't born with it. He wasn't asking for it. You know, it was thrust upon him. Like these powers were just thrust upon him through no thing of his own. And so what you get with is that how he has to deal with that. So the whole story is about this kid. I mean, he's a kid. You know, he's like 17. You know, he's in high school. You know, and he's trying to get girls. You know, he's doing his homework and work a part-time job. And then all these powers are thrust upon him. And then it's like, what do you do with that? And then I think that one of the things about Spider-Man is just the fact that he, like in the early stories, you know, he goes to do the wrestling. And I think they changed it in some of the later stories, they, you know, modernized it or whatever. But in the early stories, he goes to be a professional wrestler because he's trying to he's like, oh, I've got these powers, I can just make some money. He's being a bit selfish, you know. And he, you know, in fact, in the movie when he lets that guy get away, and you kind of understand that because he's coming at it from a very, you know, childlike perspective of, you know, yeah, you know, I'm just going to do this myself. But then he realizes that your actions have consequences. So yeah, there's a lot in there about just going through life and dealing with things and understanding that things don't always go the way you want them to go, but that's life, and you just have to deal with it as best as you can and understand that, yeah, whether you want it or not, that's the responsibility you have. So yeah, Spider-Man is just the whole thing about Spider-Man. Excellent, man, excellent. I always wanted to read the comics, but I can't buy them. My connection is bad. I missed half the convo. He motivates me to actually show up to school. Nice. He's really cool. Sorry about the bad connection. Damn, man. Hopefully it's not too bad. But I think you got some of what I was saying though, by the looks of it. But yeah, I was just saying that you know, Spider-Man's powers were thrust upon him. He didn't ask for it. He wasn't born with it. He wasn't trying to get it. They would have thrust upon him. So it's just about how he handles all that. You know, trying to go through life, navigate, being a teenager in the world whilst having these powers and secret identities. So yeah, it's the whole thing about it's pretty cool. Comics are quite expensive now, though. I mean, I haven't bought comics for quite a while, to be honest. But I mean, back when I was buying them, there was something like I think they're about £2 something per comic. So I imagine they're probably a bit more now. Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe they're still the same price. But even £2, whatever, it's quite expensive. And if you buy, I mean, if you buy one comic a month, it's not so bad. But if you're someone who likes to read comics on the regulars, if you're reading something like, I don't know, 6, 7 comics each month, or let's say 10 comics each month, you know, that adds up real quick. Adds up real quick. Oh, you got that part. Cool, cool, cool. Awesome. How am I sounding, by the way? I got a new microphone. Because I don't know if you remember, the old one was kind of messing around with my vocals. But I got a new microphone. Let me show you actually. It is this. So it's a Rode Mic Go. No, Video Mic Go, I think it's called. Rode Video Mic Go. Cost me 50 quid. Just have it on my desk there. Sounds good. Cool, 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 cool. Hopefully, I'm not. No, I might be a little bit in the yellow. Actually, let me just turn it down just a tad. Might be a little bit in the yellow. Don't want to be in the yellow because it might start buzzing just a tiny bit at times. So yeah, okay, I'm in the green now. So that should be alright. That should be alright. Alright. Let me switch over to this. We're going to play some Overwatch today, play Junkrat, but before I do, I just want to check what's happening in our corner of the world. Do you watch wrestling, by the way? Anybody here watch wrestling? Matt Hardy retires. WWE icon steps away from the ring after his incredible 3-decade career. But he's been wrestling for a long time. But yeah, I think he was injured, and it was just he got injured, and it just had to, yeah, well, I guess he has to take care of himself. Yes, Overwatch. Overwatch is coming. Yes, sir. Overwatch is coming. Just want to check some things in the world. But yeah, man. I mean, Jeff Hardy's still wrestling. But, well, we'll see how much longer. Yeah, has announced his retirement from the ring. The Daredevil, who turns 44 next week, revealed his decision today. 44. Man. Went for a long time, man. Not many wrestlers get it to wrestle till 44. You know, I mean consistently, as in, you know. Machine Gun Kelly responds to Eminem's diss track Kill Shot and announces EP release date. They're just going back and forth with this. But that might just get ridiculous real quick. I'm not a fan of wrestling, so I have no idea. Okay, no, fair enough. Alright, Chris Evans gives us a glimpse of beardless Captain America for Avengers 4. Okay. Well, let's see if we get a glimpse of beardless Captain. I like bearded Captain America. I like Chris Evans with a beard. I think, to me, I don't know. I mean, to be honest, I'm a fan of beards, so maybe I'm a little bit biased. But yeah, bearded Captain America to me looks better than beardless Captain. But don't get me wrong, beardless Captain America looks cool too. But I think the beard is just like, there's a difference between this and this. You know what I mean? Slowly being treated to a little glimpse of the upcoming Avengers 4, and this one is truly a delight. So, okay, let's see. Oh, here we go. Chris Evans. And a bad connection. Oh man. Hopefully the connection gets better. I was just saying that I think bearded Captain America looks better than beardless Captain America. But the question here is, was this picture taken before or after he shot his scenes for Avengers 4? Because he might have shot his scenes for Avengers 4 with the beard and then shaved it off. Maybe. Maybe. But yeah, I like the beard. I like the beard. Would you guys prefer bearded or beardless? Nintendo Switch Netflix release date. When can you watch Netflix on Nintendo Switch? Okay, so it's finally be able to watch Netflix on Nintendo. Finally. Well, whenever it's like it matters at this point anyway. Could watch everywhere else already, so. Alright. Okay. Just trying to see spot the interesting stuff. Do you watch Star Wars? Oh, you're back. Awesome. Do you watch Star Wars, Ormsky? Or Ormsky? Star Wars 9 leak reveals shocking traitor in Revenge of the Sith type twist. Well, I don't want any spoilers, even accidental ones. No, I can never really get into Star Wars. Okay. I do love Star Wars, but I love it and hate it in equal amounts, put it that way. As much as I tried. I get that. I mean, I've been a Star Wars fan since the old school days, but I've been a Star Wars fan since the old school days, but yeah, they're just there's so many. I mean, the plot holes I can deal with, but it's like yeah. People just keep telling me the movies are bad, so I stopped watching. I don't know if they're bad. They're just not necessarily that interesting, or more specifically, they don't get me as much as they used to. And even the old ones, when you watch them back, they're kind of like, there's a lot of plot holes in this. A lot. Like, it doesn't really make any sense at all. I mean, I could deal with plot holes because it's fun to make fun of, but oh well. Alright. Just gotta check real quick if there's any Overwatch news before we actually play Overwatch with the Overwatch World Cup going on. Okay. Alright, this is all from a few days ago. Alright, it's probably not the best place to look for Overwatch news, to be honest. There's an update to Road Dogg. Okay, cool. Let's put this over here. Into there. Alright. Let's hit this up. He has 4 loft damage to his gun now. Cool. I did hear about the Doomfist and Brigitte's updates where if Brigitte hits Doomfist with... If Doomfist has a shield up... Was it Doomfist? I can't remember. I think it might be Doomfist. To be honest, I don't play as Brigitte or Doomfist, so I'm not sure exactly which one it was, but it's one of the characters that has a shield. And maybe all the characters that have shields, but if Brigitte hits her ultimate on the shield, Brigitte falls down as well. The thing is that they didn't want to have it where Brigitte gets an unfair advantage over the other player, as it was before. So that one I do know about, but yeah, I don't really play as Brigitte that much or any of the shieldy characters. So BlizzCon coming up. It was Reinhardt, actually. Yeah, she can't stand Reinhardt while charging and Doomfist when he's punching. Right, yeah, that was it. I got Saturn right. Alright. Actually, let's see some what they got here real quick. I think that's it. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Alright, okay, cool. That sounds about right, innit? Boy. Oh, what a night. You know, I'm going to make a few adjustments. Take advantage of the fact that I am actually playing on PC. Because what that means is that I don't need to keep turning my head so much. So I'm going to do that. And then switch to that. Alright, did that even work though? Did that even work though? I'm not sure that even works though. Man, I need an idea for a superhero for a new comic I'm drawing. Any ideas? Some sort of sorcerer, I'm thinking. Okay, a new idea for a superhero on a comic book. Okay, okay, I don't think I'll be able to do it this way. It doesn't seem to be working. What kind of comic is it? Actually, I'm going to options, sound, master volume. I could put that up just a tad. It's just real quiet right now. Mainly because I guess. Ah, snap! That's not what I wanted to do. Alright, okay, saved anyway. You should edit the crosshairs and sensitivity. It's a fantasy comic, and I'm doing for my girlfriend. Okay, nice, like a present sort of thing. Why edit the sensitivity and crosshairs? I mean, it seems to be fine for me, or is there something off about them? I didn't even show the crosshairs, the sensitivity. How about if it's for your girlfriend? I mean, how about think about the type of things that she likes and base it around that? So that's Dungeons and Dragons. Okay, so like Venture and that sort of stuff. Yeah, I mean, this sensitivity seems fine to me. So, I felt I'll leave that as it is. Alright. Yeah. Put this back up a little bit. No reason. The sensitivity might be a little slow when turning with Farah. Okay. I think it's okay. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't. It seems fine to me. Things I don't like it when it's too sensitive. You know, when it's too sensitive and you any kind of slight touch and you're spinning all the way around. I don't like that. You know, but don't be so sensitive, Haze. What up, JT? And certain crosshairs might help aim better. Okay, that's something I could probably use me help with actually. I might have to check on the crosshairs. JT's in the village. Yeah. How you doing, Jay? Oh, we're on full likes. Awesome. Appreciate the likes, guys. Big ups to everybody who's clicked like. Big ups to everybody who's come through. One more like and we reach our first like goal. All my crosshairs are green, so I can see them better. Alright. Yeah, I might have to look into that. Appreciate that little tip, Ormsky. Doing quite good, my friend. Awesome. Good to hear. I'm actually going to be playing as Junkrat today, though. Figured I'll give Junkrat a little bit of airtime on the competitive play. Come back to... I'm still main in Farah. I've decided that. Farah is still my main girl. But yeah, I'm going to play Junkrat mainly. Mostly Junkrat today. And we come back to Farah another time. You up for the sunrise today, Haze? Yeah, man, up early. But to be honest, I'm up early anyway. I'm just not always streaming early. But I actually get up quite early anyway. I usually get up about 5 o'clock. Most days. I get up about 5 a.m. But I decided I want to stream early. Let's see how this works out. Reason being is because as, you know, things start to settle down in my new chapter of life, I'm probably going to be occupied in at a lot of evenings. Prepare your defenses. I have to remember I can't fly. I'm so used to playing as Farah. I don't fly when I jump, when I hit the spacebar. And traps. My sensitivity is on 80 for both. I'm on console, so that might be different. Okay, yeah, possibly. I mean, I think on console, yeah, you snap. I think on console, one of the things is that when you have it down low, when you turn, it feels like a truck turning, you know. Oh, I got somebody. Nice one. I got somebody. I got somebody posthumously. Trap in front of the door with mine. We're going this way. Oh, got me from above though. So you can get an instant kill. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I did play the demo of this on console. I did, didn't I? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I played a demo of this on console, and I played. I think I played a demo on console and PC actually. But just in general, games on console, games on PC. As a very general rule, I prefer FPS games. As a general, I prefer console games on PC, games on first persons on PC. But it depends on the game. I would say depending on the game, like for example, a game like this, where you're not constantly like clicking clicking the mouse, I would prefer a PC for. Games that require you to constantly be shooting, like tap 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 to shoot, it hurts my finger too much to play on a PC or to play on a keyboard and mouse. So that's why I prefer a control pad. Where, like for example, Doom, like the amount of times you just like hitting a mouse button, it just hurts my finger after a few minutes. So games like that, I would prefer to use a control pad. Whereas games where you're not just constantly smacking the button, then I prefer. What's going on there, man? All right. I think I've hit the wrong button by mistake. I mean, typically when you hit the wrong button, it's by mistake, but you know, just it. There we go. I've been playing console since I was 4. I'm used to the control. Yeah. Old school. Well, long time anyway. We got shield. Oh! Damn it, wasted. Wasted. Oh well. Keyboard is just too complicated, plus I keep accidentally hitting the wrong buttons for the concussion mine a little further. Okay. When throwing. Cool. Try and remember that. You know what, I agree with that where you say PC is a little bit more complicated in terms of you're looking at all these buttons and a mouse. But the thing is that I find is that you're only really using a few buttons, like up, down, left to right, and back, and then that's like WASD to move around, and then Q for the ultimates, and E for say one of the secondary weapons, and the shift button, and the space bar to jump, and then you just move around with a mouse. So yeah, you're only really using a few buttons, and I think once you do that for a while, well, I don't know, maybe it's different for different people, sure. But I think once you kind of get used to that, it doesn't feel so bad. Certain games like World of Warcraft, where you're practically using a whole damn keyboard, then that could take a while to get used to. Yeah, know what I mean though, my hand will slowly slide off to the right buttons. But the thing is that you can always hit the wrong button by mistake, regardless of whether you're using a control pad or a keyboard and mouse. Mistakes could always happen. But yeah, I get you. Controllers are just especially like, I mean, I do actually use a control pad as well with my PC. It's an Xbox control pad, Xbox One control pad. I use that with some games. Like Doom, for example. Use a control pad with Doom. Maybe throw the man a little higher. Yeah. I don't know if I could. Well, we'll see. Oh, nice. Victory, yes. I'll get mad that I couldn't move forward. Combos are impossible. Mortal Kombat is really hard with the controller. Combos are impossible. You crouching? Am I crouched? Was I crouching? I shouldn't have been. But then again, there is a crouch button. I very rarely crouch in this game, actually. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. I don't know about that. Oh, I got some points. Some what do they call it? SR points. I guess that's season, was it? Competitive points. Career high, 1603. I haven't beaten my career high yet. Alright. It did say the last time I played it's going to put me in with a lower rank players because I wasn't doing so well. So, oh well. 100 more SR and you'll be silver. Awesome. Awesome. Yo, Banta, what up? On my way to school. Nice. Overwatch while you... Oh, okay, I've missed the pun, but cool. Good morning. School ended up 4 hours ago for me, huh? So we got one person who left, who's done with school for the day. Another person who's just about to start school for the day. That's the world we live in. And that's the village right now. Big up to you guys. It's 7:47 and I'm on the bus. I'm on a bus. Cool, cool, cool. That's what I was thinking about this sort of time that I realize there's quite a few people who watch on mobile phones. So I was thinking, okay, if I do change the time to this sort of time, yes, it's early. But maybe some people could watch me before school or after school. So before school or before work, or people in America. I think people in America might be up a bit late, but I think some of the people who watch me tend to stay up quite late anyway. I'm in America and Canada. JT, yeah, 2:48 in the morning, and I'm sitting with my feet up on the couch watching the TV. Might make coffee. Cool. I'm on a tablet. Nice. So I thought, okay, let me try this morning slot, see how it goes. And if it works out, we'll keep doing it. If it works out, we'll keep doing it. If not, then we try to figure something else. I don't know how things are going to be going forward as I enter into this new career. Well, I say new career. It's not a career, but it is just something I'm doing to earn a little cash. And but yeah, if it works out, awesome. By the way, I've been on the Uber platform for a week. Well, almost a week. It'll be a week come Tuesday. Yeah, career is not the right word to use. But then again, some people do it for a long time. I mean, I don't intend on doing it for a long time, but some people do. I've met a few people that do it for quite a long time. Who've been doing it for years, and they seem to be enjoying it. Doing well. So, maybe. I mean, for me, it's more like, okay, something temporary to do whilst, doing other things. I just like the fact that it's very, what's the word I'm looking for? Flexible. It's very flexible. Like, I can log on when I want to, log off when I want to, and, I like that. That suits me. It means I can do YouTube, I can earn money, I can buy the things I need to buy, pay my bills, all that kind of stuff. Work when I want to work for long days if I want to do long days, short days if I want to do short days, or no days if I don't. So I like that. I like the fact that it's very flexible. So I might do Uber Eats. Cause here's the thing, I'm doing it on a bicycle, so I don't intend on doing that long term. That said, I am applying for a license to do cab driving, so I'm just waiting for that to come through, and then we'll see how that goes. But you know what? I've done a week. I've been on it for a week. I've been cycling around London, delivering food for a week, and it's not been too bad. It's not been too bad. You know what? It's a lot of cycling. Definitely a lot of cycling. A lot of cycling. Like, my legs feel it. But yeah, it ain't been too bad. Like, overall. Ain't been too bad. I wish I had a job. Nobody wants a 15-year-old. Maybe you'll be a limo driver who delivers food. I could do that, actually. Well, maybe not a limo driver specifically, but I could do that because once the cab driving license comes through, I could switch between, you know, doing food deliveries and cab driver. I could literally switch between the two. It wouldn't be a difficult thing to set up. So yeah, not quite limo driver, but yeah, I could do something similar. Get yourself a car, freelance work. Omsky. Well, I think the legal driving age where Ormsky is 16, isn't it? So you might have to wait a little while for that. But yeah, freelance is definitely something to consider. Freelance work is definitely something to consider. Being self-employed is a good thing. It's hard. No, there's no such thing as easy. Well, ah, shizzle. I have a car. Okay. So that would be too fast. That's not a term. Uber's invested. Yeah, 16. Until I could drive. I drive anyways. Oh, breaking the law. Breaking the law. Freelance means you offer a service and people come up to you and pay you. Yeah, in a very basic way of explaining it, but yeah. uh, I can do what stuff? Yeah, you can do that. Be an artist, and then promote your art skills, and let people know that should they want you to do some art for them, that they could pay you an agreed fee for that service. Alright, just gonna check some real quick.
Just deal with this fucking Farah, guys, please.
Yeah, I've heard about the self-driving thing as well for Uber. I don't know though. I think we're still a long way away from that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. But I don't know. I think we're still quite a way away from that because they've been tested. Because all the tests they've been doing on self-driving cars so far haven't really been successful. So yeah. Well, we'll see how it goes, but I think we're still quite away from that. But you know, we'll see. We'll see. Whatever happens, happens. You just deal with it as it comes. I want money. So as you can even get you arrested. Yeah, be careful what you're exposing. None of that naughty stuff. Nah. Keep it respectful, man. Keep it respectful. Let's have exposure. Yeah, definitely don't do that kind of thing if you're in school. Alright, let me get behind here. Yeah, a bit of portfolio. By the way, I only drive with my mum in the car, and I only drive down straight streets. Okay, fair enough. Oh, somebody took junk wrap. Alright, okay, let me switch to forward then. Hold up, what a DM. Too scared to go around corners.
Alright, can you switch to healer?
Too scared to go around. Yeah, well, I mean, that could be an issue if you ever plan on driving on your own. You might want to. But hey, I mean, you're still a year from getting your official license anyway, so you got time to practice going around corners with your mum in the meantime. Been learning to drive for 2 years. My nephew's 4 and he has a dirt bike. It's crazy. Cool. I never had a dirt bike at 4, but I do remember the first time I was ever on any kind of motorized 2-wheel machine. I was probably about maybe 4 or 5 years old, give or take. It was at a fun fair, and it had these. I mean, at the time. What's that? What just happened? Was that a new sub? That was the sound it makes for a new sub, but it didn't. I'm not sure that's showing up on screen. Anyway, if that was a new sub, appreciate it, guys. Sorry, I didn't see who was subbing, but yeah, appreciate the sub. Alright, you got me. I didn't see a new who it was, but yeah, appreciate the sub for that. It has got up to 355. It wasn't 354 before, so yeah, somebody subbed, but I just didn't see who. But appreciate the sub, man. Big up. I started to learn dirt bikes at about 10, I would guess. Then some tractor driving around that age. Nice. That'd be cool to drive a tractor, man. But yeah, it was like a fun fair, and they had these little machines. I guess they were like real low-powered CC things, but oh, you know, let me change that later actually. But still, man, it was cool. I remember being on it, like, yeah, this is what I want to do. I like bikes, man. I like bikes. I haven't ridden for bikes for a few years now, but I do like a motorbike. Yeah, car parks can offer you some freedom to get comfy. They can, but you gotta be careful because not all car parks people let you driving around. I remember I used to take my little brother to one car park when he wanted to learn to ride a motorbike. We used to go around there in a little bit. We used to go there. It was a shop. We used to go there like on a Sunday when they were closed, so it was really quiet. But yeah, some guy came out. I guess some security guy or something was like, "Yeah, you can't do that here." And it was after maybe we'd been going there maybe I think a few weeks at the time, and then yeah, he was like, "Yeah, you can't be here. It's a private ground." It's like, man, nobody's using it. You know, the shop's closed. They left the bloody gate wide open, you know, but they were like, "Yeah, you can't use it. You can't be here." So I was like, all right, whatever, man, whatever. But yeah, be careful. Be careful. Some places might not take too kindly. What a motorcycle. Yeah, man, motorcycles are cool. Nothing like it. Yeah, for real, man. Ah, we got a song request. Cool. Panic at the Disco. High hopes. I did vlog my first week on Uber Eats, so I just need to edit that video and put it out on the channel so you guys can see a bit more of that as I'm just talking through what's going on during the days that I was doing it. But yeah, look out for that video coming soon. My first week on Uber Eats, you know, showing you some of my hustle. Showing you how man's hustle, the things I do so I can do what I do. I hope you edit out the parts where you munch on food. Oh, you know what? I didn't mention this in the video because it happened quite late in the evening, but I got a delivery to do, right? So I go to this restaurant, or I don't know if it was like a bar slash nightclub slash restaurant. It was a weird place. It was the type of place that I would have went to when I was a teenager. Definitely not anymore, you know. But anyway, I go in there to pick up some food. It was 2 orders I had to pick up, and so I'm talking to the lady saying I'm here to pick up these orders, right? And it's loud in there, so I can't really talk properly. So I'm showing her the thing on my phone where it has the order number, and then she's looking through, you know, which food it is and everything else. I'm heading inside. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you coming through, Bant. Big up for that. Bruh. Till next. Oh, let me step my cats before somebody else does. Big up for that, ladies, Bants. But yeah, selecting my food. Showing her, she's looking at which food it was and everything else, and then the whole time she's doing that, she's like one thing. She's giving me one order, and that seems to be okay. Cool. Put it in my bag, and then I'm waiting for the other order, and she's putting stuff in the bags, taking stuff out the bag, and putting stuff in. And then I was kind of like, okay, this is definitely the right. I'll show you. He's like, yeah, it's fine. That's what is it? This is definitely it. That's definitely it. Cool. So I take the order. Anyway, I go to the delivery. I get to the guy's house now. Dude, almost the first thing he said, not the first thing, hello and blah blah blah. He said all that, had that stuff first. But then after I gave him the food, he was like, yeah, this is not what I ordered. That's right away, not what I ordered. So I was like, but anyway, I just reported it on the app saying that they got the wrong order. Went to drop the other one. That seems to be okay. And yeah, I mean, as far as I can tell, it didn't affect what I got paid to do it. But yeah, man, things can have been avoided. But yeah, what the thing is, I was left with this food though. So I was trying to get it. Sorry. Yeah, so I was left with this food that I could have eaten it. I could have eaten it because I wasn't going to take it back to a restaurant and the customers didn't want it. But so I was looking at this food and I was like, okay, I have no idea what this is. It looked like some kind of beans and ham or something like that. And I don't eat ham anyway, but it looked weird. Plus, it was all like leaking through the bag. It looked nasty. Like I don't know what it was. Like it just looked rank. So I was like, you know what? I like free food, but boy, this is not. I'm just gonna put this in the bin. I don't know what it is. It looks disgusting. Nah. I'm gonna presume it was still a once in a blue moon thing. Just a weird chance that it happened early on. I totally understand that. Unknown desired food source. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I guess in the grand scheme of things, it probably happens a lot. You know, wrong orders and stuff. I'm sure they're not uncommon, right? If you're doing that many deliveries as a business, I'm sure people are going to get the wrong orders from time to time. It was the first time for me. Hopefully the last, but you know, we'll see. I mean, I guess it doesn't bother me too much, but it's just not nice to turn to somebody's place with a wrong order when they're wanting their food and they're looking forward to it and it's the wrong thing. It's just not nice, you know. So hopefully it doesn't happen too much. Yo, Mini Ava Go, how you doing? Been a minute since I've seen you. How you doing? How you been? And especially like it was one of these, like I said, it was one of these bar, restaurant, club things. I've never heard of that place before, so I don't know what they serve. I was like, nah. If it was something like chicken cottage, You know what I mean? It feels like I would have eaten that probably because I know chicken cottage. I can dig chicken cottage. I would have eaten that. I would have eaten that, but nah, not from some unknown restaurant, dodgy wine bar, nightclub slash restaurant slash bar slash I don't know what it was.
Junkrat, ulti from behind, please.
Alright, so Oski, make sure it's so write that as you wrote it, but there should be a space between like so exclamation mark SR space then put the YouTube ID video ID. So just put a space between so yeah exclamation mark SR space have a space between space then the YouTube ID. That should work. But yeah, requesting any songs, long as it's less than 10 minutes. And no ratchet songs, please. no ratchet songs, no. Okay, now I'm going to have to shut the curtain. It's getting a bit too much light on my screen. Can't see what's going on.
Nice, guys, nice.
Oh god.
Alright, let me oh, did I get no? Oh, I got somebody. Yes. No Spider-Man things. I must look up the so-called chicken cottage. I'll definitely look it up. I'm not sure you typed it again. Did you type it again? Because I don't see anything on screen. Oh, got revived. Cool. So yeah, type exclamation mark SR space then put in the YouTube ID like you did it before, but just with a space between the SR and the YouTube. Yeah, like that. There you go. Now that's working. There you go. I can hear that. Can you hear it? Let me know if you can hear it. This one might be a bit low though. You can hear it. Okay, cool. Yo, hey, how you doing, my man? Let me turn it just a tad. Make sure you can hear it properly. Yeah, yeah, it's a bit quiet, isn't it? Yeah. How about... there. How about that? Is that alright? Spider-Man. Yo, appreciate that song request, man. Cool. Appreciate that song request. You know what? I'm not gonna do this every single time, so don't get used to it. But don't get used to it. I'm not going to do this every time, but because that was a bit quiet throughout most of it, and it's a quite short track. But yeah. Or am I not allowed to request songs? Is it not working for me? Am I not allowed to request songs on the live stream? Did I do it right?
My ultimate is ready to be unleashed.
Oh, I know why. It's because it's, yeah. I know what's going on. Never mind. I might have to do it later. No, I know what's happening. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's because it's already been requested. It won't do it twice in a row. That's why. That's why. Okay. It won't do it twice in a row. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Yeah, what it was that or Peter Pan. Hey, either one is cool, man. Spider-Man's cooler though. Let's be clear on that. Ah. Oh, I've got somebody though. I used to play the NES Spider-Man, and since I don't have a PS4, I've been thinking of playing it. Hey, go for it, man. Ooh. Ah! Guts me, guts me. Oh, cool. Oh. We need coins to suggest songs. Yes, you do. 150 coins. In fact, we've got 5 likes right now. So, yeah, that means everybody's about to get 30 coins as a bonus. So, appreciate the likes, guys. Big ups to everybody who's clicked a like. Big up to everybody who's clicked like and everybody's come through. Whether you stayed for a little bit or stayed for a lot of bits, it's all good. So good, baby, baby. But yeah, appreciate that, guys. So that's one of the bonuses we have. You get to 5 likes, everybody in the chat gets 30 coins. Alright, you know what? Let me Oh, got me. So yeah, once I get a second, I'll add those 5 likes on. Sorry, but yeah. Oh, they just got eliminated. So let me add these 5 likes real quick. 5 likes, 5 coins. Sorry, let me add 5 coins. Viewers. So we appreciate everybody who's clicked the like button. We get to 10 likes and everybody gets 50 coins. So 30 for right now. But yeah, at 10 likes and everybody gets 50 coins. Climb walls with junk rats. Ultimate use that to surprise enemies with your ult. Okay, cool. I'll try that. Thanks for the tip, man. So I can walk climb. I mean, cool. Probably helps I don't go directly into people as they're shooting at it, though. That might not be such a good thing. Season high, career high. What exactly is SR, by the way? I'm not sure. I mean, I'm guessing it's something to do with how well you do in each game. It gives you like a number of points and uses that as to rank you. But is that it, or is there something else to it? How much coins I have now? If you type it in !coins, that will let you know. It'll also let you know your stream rank as well. There you go, Omski. Pad 1 with 390 coins. Nice one. Doing alright, innit? Doing alright. Yeah, not too bad, eh?
It's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Way.
I bought my first golden gun for Junkrat. It's 3,000 to buy. 3,000 what? Hopefully it's not 3,000 like, you know, real money. Because that'd be a lot. That'd be a lot. Competitive points. Ah, cool.
Bruh.
Snake, answer me. Snake.
Excuse me. Man. Go to the hero thing and check their guns. Alright, I'll do it afterwards. After. Hero selection thing in the home screen. Alright. Alright, we main in Junkrat today. Just today. Go back to Farah next time. Or maybe. We'll see. I might try somebody else. We'll see. The man with the golden gun. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm gonna go find another song. Be right back. Alright, cool. Bruh. Ah, walk on. Alright. Okay, let's see. Hero Gallery. Since that ended real quick. Let's see. Here we go. Junkrat. Ah, here we go. So how many? Oh, I've got 120 points. I'm not even close. I am not even close to that. Rascal. Oh. Alright then, so yeah. I don't think I'll be getting anything just yet. I think that could be a while. $3,000 for the golden cannon. That is shiny though. That is shiny. That is shiny. Alright, let's try this again. Boy, let me open this window. It's getting hot in here. Alright, so yeah, we stick with Junkrat. We stick with the rat. Just waiting for. You know what? I just need to change my top because so I'm gonna do that. Let me just turn my camera off for a second. If I can even find it. There we go. Alright. Alright, there we go. Oh, we got a song.
Hello. Hi.
SpongeBob Trap Remix. Okay. Wow. Why not? Why not? So we got some SpongeBob fans here. Ah, shizzle. It's in the bushes, man. Just remember, you can't fly as Junkrat. Ricky Maro. You can't fly as Junkrat. Oh. Actually, let's try this now then. Let's try this now. Is music? Is still music playing? Oh no, the song's over. That was just the. What you hear now is the royalty-free music. But yeah, it did play. Or did you not hear it? Was it too low again? Yeah, I hear it. Cool. I thought it was the outro for the sponge. Well, could have been. Man, wasted that ultra though. You need to watch where you stand when you do them things, man.
Objective must be ours.
I heard Yanni. You sure it wasn't Laurel? We got objective A. Now let's get B. Attack. Nah, I don't rest on my laurels. Ba-dum-tsh. But I could do with some health. And there's some right there. Nice. Laurel Croft, the Yarny Croft hat. Well, we're talking about Laurel. As far as I'm concerned. There's only one Laurel. Oh, snap. Ooh. Alright, cool. Got some health. There's only one Laurel. And his best friend's Hardy. Ah!
Try to get you over to that.
Never actually listened to that Yanni Laurel thing. Neither did I actually. Actually, no, that's a lie. I did. I mean, well, I guess I heard some people talking about it, and then, you know, you hear the clip here and there, but I never paid much attention to the whole thing. I mean, I think when I heard it, I heard Laurel, but I don't really get into it. This whole thing, some people hearing Yanni, and I know it's like a big thing, like, it's this, it's... Ah! Bizitch. How do I know this? Heidi. Heidi, 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 ho. Heidi, 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 ho. Heidi, 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 hi. Heidi, 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 hi. Heidi, hi. Hoody, ho. Loaded, go, go, go. That's not the way to go, is it? That looks like the zip. Alright, let me, Ah! Alt, throw that window behind them. Yeah, concussion mine over the... Yeah. Howdy, 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 hi. Bad connection again. Oh. look. This time. Round 1 complete. Diva! Wax finger for connection, yeah. Diva might get play of the game. Who else would? Probably not me, I don't think, anyway. Alright, stick with junk. Stick with the junkard, man. Well, 6 likes. Appreciate the likes, guys. 4 more, we reach our next night goal. She getting those kills, yeah, man. Mans need to catch up, innit? Need more music. Music makes it easier.
Turn down for what? Turn down for what?
Defense. Music makes the people. What we got now? We've got the song Ghostbusters theme song remix has been added. Okay. Okay. Alright. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Oh, trap music. It's a trap. Oh, where did the guy come from? It's a trap. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. So how many Ghostbusters fans we got in the chat right now? Old school Ghostbusters fans, maybe even some new school fans? Oh, dude. Snuck up on me. I enjoyed the first 2 films for sure, and I did watch the cartoon as a kid, yeah. Which was decent, yeah. I remember the cartoon. I actually watched the cartoon before I watched the movie. I enjoyed the cartoon. The real Ghostbusters, yeah. That was a good show, man. Not doing too well in this round, man. I always said Nicolas Cage looked like Vigo in the poster for his new movie. Vigo, yeah. From Ghostbusters 2. Slimer. I ain't afraid no ghosts. You can't kill a diva bomb. Well, that sounds like a challenge to me. But yeah, I remember the old Ghostbusters cartoon. Remember watching that a lot. I probably didn't watch the movies till a good few years after they came out. But so I guess I don't have as big a connection to the movies as a lot of people who might have watched them in the cinema, or you know, when they were like maybe like 5-6 years old. So I don't have that kind of connection to them. But yeah, they were good movies. I actually enjoyed the second movie more than I enjoyed the first movie, which not a lot of people seem to agree on. I think most people tend to prefer the first one, the first movie. I just like the song. Never watched them. I should though. Yeah, definitely should. Definitely should. Definitely should, man. They're worth watching. Even if you don't really enjoy them much, I think they're still worth watching. Junk Rackets. Oh wait, no, he's not. Okay, he wasn't. Okay, cool. The first one is definitely worth a watch. Bill Murray has some hilarious lines. Cats and dogs. Often done with Civil War. That's just part of pop culture too. Yeah, indeed, man, indeed. Big part of pop culture. But yeah, Civil War. Awesome movie. Attack. Sorry, because we know Dan Aykroyd really believes in aliens and ghosts and stuff. Okay, I didn't know that. Or did I? Did I know that? Actually, yeah, maybe I think I did know that. Actually, I think I remember seeing an interview where he mentioned something like that. Actually, I don't remember too much about it, but I think I remember seeing that in some kind of interview. So maybe he wasn't joking. Maybe for him it wasn't a comedy. Maybe for Dan Aykroyd it was like, yeah, this is a cool documentary about ghosts. What's your thought on the aliens? 110 coins. Cool, cool, cool. Just a little bit more for that song request. Should you choose to make a song request? My thoughts on aliens. I believe aliens exist. Now, whether they do exist, that's, well, we don't know. But I believe that just because of how vast the universe is, to me, it just seems very possible that there is a planet out there that has some kind of intelligent, sentient life on it. Now, whether or not they'll ever visit Earth, or whether they've actually ever visited Earth, that's very debatable. I mean, a whole crop circle thing, you know, and then other sort of things that have come up over the years. They're all very questionable, but but yeah, I do believe there are planets, or even planets out there with intelligent, sentient life for them. But yeah, just whether they visit Earth or not, I think that's where it gets a little Yeah, probably not, I don't think. I mean, maybe. But probably not. But then again, maybe they already have, we just didn't realize that's what's happening. There's so many galaxies out there, why would we be the only form to exist? Yeah, that's how I look at it. It just seems there's or very probably some kind of life out there. Even bacteria could count, right? Well, absolutely, actually. I mean, if we're just talking like life, like vegetation, bacteria, viruses, they're all forms of life, right? So, I think I did hear somewhere that they found some kind of creature on Mars. It was like some kind of scorpion-looking creature that they found on Mars. It was dead, and I believe it was the only one. But it's certainly a sign of life on Mars. Or, I don't know, maybe a few scorpions snuck their way into a spaceship and nobody noticed. Just fell down there or something. Maybe. But I know they found water in outer space. So that's another sign of life forms in space. There's no way there was Mars. The scorpion thing. Yeah. Yeah, heard about that. Cool. There's no way there was a Mars-born scorpion. That didn't make huge news. It was a while ago. Gotta be more than 10 years ago, I think. At this point, I remember hearing about that. More than 10 years ago. I don't know if they ever confirmed that it was actually born on Mars, though. That's the thing. I don't know if they ever confirmed that it was born on Mars. But I remember there was some kind of scorpion-looking thing that they found on Mars. Unless they're resurrecting it as we speak and covering it up. Well, maybe. Life is strange, man. Rare scorpions there. Getting ready for Fallout. I'm just very skeptical about UFO videos. They're easy to fake. Yeah, indeed. I'm sorry, I should make an alien comic. Actually, yeah, man. The Alien. Well, actually, that already exists. Maybe another. I might have to pick another name, but yeah. Well, aliens and fantasies could kind of go hand in hand, so why not do both? Even Western elements or medieval elements. Got me. What was the name you suggested before? Yeah, fantasy in the modern world. Yeah, or cyberpunk. I'll do anything really. Did I suggest a name before? I can't remember actually. As long as it all fits into the same universe. Well, indeed, you can always mix things. I mean, just because someone hasn't done it before doesn't mean you can't do it now. In fact, that's even more reason to do it now if no one's done it before. So, be the first, you know. Mixed fantasy with I mean, sci-fi and fantasy to me just kind of go hand in hand anyway. So to me, it's not even that much of a stretch. I don't know why it doesn't happen more often, really. But yeah, you suggested Zyborg or Zyborg. Oh, Resurrected. Ah, from behind, man. Kind of sounds something to like Zarkon from Voltron. Resurrect. Bloody Nora. Stolmare. I think JT's coming up with some cool names right now. Oh, those are good. I can't remember what I said before. Voltron? I might have said something with it. Clearly I said something without thinking too much about it, because I can't even remember saying it right now. Defeat, 0-2. Oh well. It is what it is. Hey, fatty boom boom. Hey, fatty boom boom. I didn't do too well in that game, man. I feel like I'm giving points undeservedly, though. Oh, I got an endorsement. Good teammate. Well, I appreciate that. Even though I'm not sure that I was. Watching cartoons, watching cartoons is basically a must for someone who makes comics. Well, indeed, I know Voltron. I grew up on the Transformers more so myself, the new one on Netflix. But yeah, I love classic sort of 80s, He-Man, Thundercats, cheesy, fancy stuff. The old Voltron's art style was just my type. I know of Voltron, but I never actually watched it. I know I've heard of it. I never actually watched it, so I can't really talk to what it was. I mean, yeah, it looked like a Transformers styled cartoon, but I don't know which came first. I know in the end they all kind of copied Gundam Wing, really. If you want to get technical, that whole style really came from Gundam Wing. That was doing it back in like, you know, the mid 70s, I think, like 76, 77, something like that. But hey. Voltron came first, I think. Okay. Voltron. You know, I do like this new mic I've got, actually, because my desk seems a lot less cluttered than it was before. I know you can't see that here, but for what I look at, my desk is just so much less cluttered. Because the mic was on the arm, so it's kind of in the way of a lot of things. And now it's just like, okay, I actually have space. This is strange. I still love watching Transformers, the cartoon, when I was 5. I used to watch it a little bit when I was a kid. didn't really get into it a great deal though, even back then. And then movies just hadn't really interested me at all. Like the first one barely got me. But after that, it was just like, ugh. Might still watch something though. Always wanted a mic like yours. Well, yeah, you can get it's a Rode Video Mic Go or Video Go. £50 I bought it for, but I guess that comes to somewhere around $80, $100 maybe. I don't know what it works out to, but yeah, it's not a super expensive microphone, but you know, it seems to be pretty decent. Man's just getting blown apart. $125, almost there. Ah. I saw we had okay, as long as it's not above 100, sports a drawing tablet for $1,000. Okay, well yeah, might have to watch the funds a little bit, but yeah, I mean I bought it. I'm just guessing the price, by the way, because I don't know what it costs in the United States. You have different taxes as well to consider, so I think things generally work out cheaper for you guys than they do over here. Because we do have quite high sales tax, or VAT as we call it. How's this guy sneaking from behind me in a machine? Didn't even come with a pen, yikes. Oh, shizzle. Well, okay. Apparently when you cancel it, I lose it. That sucks. You know, dude, I have a headset. It was $80 in New Zealand. $80. About 90 US dollars. Is that about accurate conversion though, or from New Zealand dollars to US dollars? Or a fair conversion, I should say, right? It's never going to be exactly the same, but is that about a fair conversion? Because I know they never do like just straight dollar conversions to your currency. There's always like different things like import tax and whatever, and oh, not yet. Okay, that's not too bad, I suppose. I don't know. It seems really close, at least. We lost a man. Can you remember? Ah. Round one complete. But yeah, I'm not doing too well with Junkrat right now. Oh, right. Round 2, fight. Yeah, man.
Perfect.
Alright, alright, alright. We gonna learn today. Fatality. I think I have that one as well somewhere. There we go.
Fatality.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, mechanical is a possible controller. Did they make them easier to do these days? Like I know back in the day when you had to find out from like third-party sources how to do fatalities on the arcade, they were ridiculously difficult. And I know when they start coming to consoles, they were quite hard to do then as well. But I was under the impression that I know well. There was a way you can make them easy with Mortal Kombat 4. That much I know, and I believe there was one option where you can buy fatalities with microtransactions. I think one of the later games was doing that. But it seems to me they were making them easier to do rather than harder. Or I don't know, they brought back the hard fatalities now then. Tekken had some ridiculously hard combos to do, like if you look at the menu and it had these like, you know, 30 button combinations of things. It's like, what the hell, man? Like, you know how cold you have to be to try and pull something like that. It was like 30 button combination. And some of the combinations weren't even that good, you know. It was just like kick, punch, 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 kick. You're not doing anything special. It's just it's just a combination of stringing punches and kicks together that the other person might find hard to block. Which is not a bad thing, but it's just like, alright, well. You're not going to get too many chances to pull off like a 30 plus button combination. Yeah. I had Tekken 2, but accidentally stood on the disc first day. Oh no. Damn, that sucks, man. Ah. Yeah. I should have seen that. Yeah, it happens, but I've stolen a lot of games by accident. A lot of games? I think at that point you have to ask, what are they? Is it really an accident? You know what I mean? Is it really an accident? Or are these games that you just like, I don't really like this game too much. I'm gonna accidentally step on it. Oh, hey, man. Oh my days, it ain't going too well right now. Ain't going too well at all. Overtime. What was the point of overtime? It's like 5 seconds. What was that? Oh well. It matters not. It matters not. Tomb Raider, Kinetimals, GTA 5, Overwatch, Minecraft, Terraria, and more. By accident, I swear. Damn, GTA 5 as well, boy. Overwatch. So how many games do you have to buy again? When they did it on purpose, cool. Boy, that was terrible. Man, yeah. Not sure if I've ever stepped in a game, actually. I probably have, but maybe I just don't remember. I know I've definitely broken a few cases and things like that. I'm not sure if I've ever broken actual discs. But I don't know, maybe. I know I lent a game to somebody once and they returned it broken. Like, really? Alright. Let's start, I think it's time to start wrapping up a little bit. Oh, boy. Man. I really can't see this. Okay. Too much light on the screen. Here we go. There we go. I managed to get it up to a jungle level before it stopped. Oh, right, Tomb Raider, okay. Now I'll buy everything on the console. No, my coins. Yeah, you're doing alright though, you're doing alright. You had some coins, you spent a few coins, you earned a few coins, requested a few songs. You did alright today, man. Did alright today, Ormski. I'm gonna try and live stream again tomorrow. Tomorrow morning. Maybe about the same time. This was about 7 AM GMT ish. About 7 AM GMT. There's a link in the description to a time zone convert if you need that, but yeah, man. But I'm just tired from a lot of things right now. Man's need to get some rest. But maybe do a few hours tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna go have dinner anyways. Oh yeah, eat something and go to bed. Well, I don't know, maybe if you got homework to do that as well. But guys, man, thank you for coming through. You've been awesome as always. I appreciate you and all that you do. To all the talkers and stalkers, big up to everybody, whether you stayed for a little bit or stayed for a lot of bits. It's so all good. Yeah, so yeah, should be live streaming tomorrow, 7 AM GMT. Check the time zone converter if you need to. Or about 7 AM ish. I might be a little bit later. I mean, let's be real. I'm on BMT sometimes, but still. No homework, but 1,000 detentions to deal with. Yikes. Peace up, man. Catch you later. Yo, big up for coming through, JT. Staying up late for this. Bruh. Joining us from the Big C. But yeah, a new video out tomorrow as well over on the comedy channel. So there's a new video due out tomorrow. So look out for that tomorrow as well. If you haven't already, check out the previous videos at youtube.com/bandithaze, where I post regular videos that hopefully make you laugh. You know, hopefully get a chuckle out of you. But yeah, look out for one tomorrow and check out the ones that are already up there. Also, there's a new video on this channel as well. So yeah, check that out, and yeah, videos to come, new vlog videos to come at some point, so yeah, look out for that. But for now, guys, until whenever, if ever, peace out, y'all.
It's meant I could not move or help with the fight. He said, I must learn to subside. He said that whether or not this is their end is not for me to decide. And if it meant that I can appreciate compassion, they were willing to make that sacrifice. Now when I close my eyes, I see galaxies. Billions of planets and alternate realities. I can travel to any one of these. One is only limited by one's own memories, or are my limitations bound by this board of keys? They say that imagination is unlimited, but I can only think in English. So I wonder if there are things that I cannot distinguish. Descriptions I transcend often between real life and fiction. Blurred lines are my addiction. Perhaps it has clouded my judgment. I stopped trying to be coherent ever since my future self came back from 1812. He said he was unsatisfied with my current state of